Behind me is a tree now, Michelia Alba X, and it has green leaves, white flower, and the flowers smell very nice, and that's why I grow it in the first place. Here's from the ground up and all the way up now. Like I said, this one here is been several years already, but it's only 3 meter high. That's because above it is a power line. What it means is I have to trim this tree down and keep it small now. Here the leaf is very green, and this tree here is flower, as I know, all year round. In summer there seems to be more flower, but in winter it's just less flower. Okay, these are the little bud now. It's green and it will turn into a white flower. This one here is a little bit white, so it's about to open up. So when it's open, it's gonna be like this. Right now it's sort of spring, and as you can see, there's a lot of flowers and bud everywhere now. And I'm enjoying right now. The smell is very nice. To propagate this plant here, I will take a little bud from this Michelia Alba X and grab onto another plant. And I will show you the other plant is. The plant that I'll be grabbed to is the plant that's called Michelia Champaca. If you look up there, see the dry branches, okay, that is the Michelia Champaca. The leaf is sort of similar, but the flower is yellow. It also smells very nice, I mean the flower, but it's not going to be as strong as the Michelia Alba X, which is the white flower I just showed you earlier. Okay, this is the leaf here. It's also green, but it's not as smooth as the Michelia Alba X. It's a bit rough now. And this is an old plant, so it does have flower. If you look up here, that is the bud there. And that is sort of orange, or yeah, orange flower now. See the bud, this one is still green. This plant here is not doing so well. So that's why it doesn't have that many flowers. Yeah, I can only find one flower, which is from this branch here. And there's some bud around, but I could not find any other flower. So I will take a little bud, okay, from this Michelia Alba X, and then grab into one of the plant knows to be Michelia Champaca, I just show you, which is that one there. I have here the two plants. They are Michelia Champaca, which is the green leaf. It's a bit rough, as I've shown you from the big plant that I grow into the ground. And this one hasn't have any flowers yet. That's the first one, and that is the second one. Okay. Now you was wondering why I chopped it off the trunk here. If you have a look, it's been chopped up. That's because I graft a bud from Michelia Alba X into this plant here. And to encourage the growth, I actually chop it up, the trunk, as well as I scarf off some of the skin of it. Okay, here's a better picture of the screen. And as you can see, and that's encouraged new growth now. As you can see, there's a bud there. There's new growth here. Yeah, it's everywhere. Okay, if you look at this bud here, this bud actually comes from the first plant, okay? I'll show you, which is the Michelia Alba X. And I graft it into this, this plant here, right into the trunk of it, okay? And I wrap it with a plastic bag, and it looks pretty good now. I noticed it has become bigger. It has become bigger, and there's shoot coming out everywhere, which is down here now. This shoot here, I will break it off, okay, because I don't need it. What I want is this bug here, which is the Michelia Alba X, and it looks pretty good. And I'm gonna undo the plastic bag thing here. You see how it goes. Oh yeah, I put the bud in a grafting probably about more than 2 weeks ago. I would say around 3 weeks. So I think it's doing well, this one here. So that's why the bud become bigger. And on the side, actually, I think the leaf's gonna emerge from there. Okay, here's the closer shot of the bud that I grabbed into Michelia Champaca. The bud is green, so it looks healthy, but the trunk itself, it doesn't look like it's healing. It's actually turned to a bit black, and there's a little tiny bit of white. I think it's fungus, so I'm not sure what's gonna become of this grafting. So we will see in the next few weeks and see how it goes. So to encourage growth, I just break up some of the little bud here, the green one, just break it up because I don't need it. All I want is this bud here to develop and grow out to be a branch. And once everything good, I will just chop it up here, because what I want is Michelia Alba X. I also did a grafting on another plant, but it looked like it was unsuccessful. As you can see here, the bud probably got water into it or something, so it just dried off. When I touched it, it just fell out now. So this one here, it was unsuccessful now. I was grafting using the same technique. I will show you now. So what I did was cut out a T on the skin. As you can see here, there's an injection right here and down here, so that's the T section. I peel up the skin, which is it is hard now, but when it's green, it's a bit easier to open. And I insert a little bud, okay, from the Michelia Alba X in here. Oh, I'll try to get it out, see if you can see it now. Okay, I got it out. Okay. Here's a tiny bud now. It was green when I put it in, and there's a little bud that I can see, but now it's pretty much dried off now. Okay, so this one here is unsuccessful. What I'll do is I will have to try to graft another one just below the trunk, so I can have another go just below here. But I'll probably was using a different technique instead of the T injection, which is, you see here, this is injection. It's a bit hard because when you cut it off, okay, the skin is very thick and it's very hard to insert in the bud now. So yeah. Okay, let's get back to this one here. Yeah, this one is very nice. I'm very happy with this one here, and I hope it will grow better and the wound here, it will heal up. Just break that butt off. So there you go. To grab it, you need a Michelia Alba X plant. So you have to find somebody who have it. Cut just a tiny bit of the bud, okay? And you gotta have this plant here, which is the Michelia Champaca. Usually it would be best if you get a tiny plant. This one is much bigger because I never get around to do the grafting, so it just becomes bigger and bigger every day, and yet it still has no flower. But if you do the grafting, okay, it will flower probably in the first year now. And grafting into Michelia like this one here, which means it will have a better root system, because this is actually a plant that grows from seed, so the root development is much better. Because I noticed some people saying air layer the Michelia Alba. You can do that as well, but I hear that the root system won't be so good and it will die now if it's in cold climate, or if it's too hot. Basically the root system wouldn't be able to support the plant itself now. So to have more successful growing plant, I would recommend you to do this, which is grafting now, from grafting into a Michelia Champaca now. And one thing I want to mention is the Michelia Alba X, which is the white flower here. Okay, it's flower, but is for many years I haven't seen any seed, so you can't really grow this plant here from seed now. Okay, to propagate them, you probably have to air layer or grafting. But it's very funny, I watched somewhere some of the videos suggest that it does have seed and you can grow it into a tree now. So I'm not really sure I'm not sure if you can do it or not, but I haven't seen any seed from this plant here, from this tree here. I did, however, see the big Michelia over there. Okay, that one produced seed, and you should be able to grow a plant from the seed now. But then again, I haven't tried that. I will need it to do someday. Just I haven't get around to grow the plant from the seed yet now. I will get some seed this year, and maybe I'll try to grow it now. Yeah, this is the two plant. So this one here, I need to do the grafting again, and that one there, I'll keep a lookout and see how it goes now. And I guess that's it for today. So anyone who trying the grafting, just buy a plant or seedling. The the Michelia Champaca seedling and then grow it probably for 1 year, and then you know, go around look for a Michelia Alba X from your neighbor or from your friend, cut a little bud and grab onto it. And of course, if you are unsuccessful like me, which is this one here, you can still have another go just below it, probably another 2 try. But I was hoping for the next one it will be successful. Like this one here, if everything turn out good, the wound will heal up. And that bud there, will be green and it will emerge into a branch. So finger crossed. Oh yeah, I was saying before, to encourage more grow, you need to take out of the bud that growing, because that is the unwanted one, and trim up some of the branches, you know, make it like this one here, just cut it off. I don't suggest you cut everything, just some of the branches, okay? Maybe something like this to encourage more growth down here now.
Em hãy hỏi anh rằng anh yêu em nhiều không? Anh không biết phải nói thế nào để đúng với cảm xúc trong lòng. Khi anh nhìn em là anh